Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, ramblingsfromagirlygirl.blogspot.com. I had a request on one of my Facebook groups to show the inside of my art box. It's a scrapbooking organization Facebook group. So I thought I would show it by video. It'd be easier than taking pictures. Okay, so this is just an old tackle box. I don't even know if I'm sure you can still buy them, but the brand is, I don't know if I guess that's the brand Plano. Just funny because that's where I live. And the top is just really messy, and it's got dried candle wax and inks and paints and all the great stuff on it that you do when you craft. I think it's even got a bow. I tried to do a bow, but whenever I was in school, I designed costumes for the theater department because I was a theater major, and my main concentration was acting, but I designed costumes, so I had a lot of supplies and stuff for there, and this held it. So let me get close back. This held everything so well, from being in a dorm, a sorority house, and an apartment. I mean, it just traveled so well. Okay, so on the side here it's actually for fishing rods, but I used it to put the long paint brushes that I used. And there's on both sides. Okay, and the top layer here is it's a catch-all. Let me pull it closer so I can show you. I've got stencils and mixing trays, more stencils. Like I said, it's just a catch-all in there. It's in some Turpenoid and just all kinds of mess. Okay, I'm going to scoot it back with my foot if I can. Okay. Okay, this is not rehearsed. Okay, so when you flip that down, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 very shallow drawers. And the bottom one, it holds these little paints. I think these are actually fabric paints. Yeah, these are fabric paints, but it holds, it holds that kind of stuff very well in these little watercolor tubes. And then if you have something bigger, you can take the little dividers out, and you can put your long paint brushes, your pencils, colored pencils, watercolor pencils, or your Copics or things like that if that's what you want to store in it. Okay, and then the second one is actually a little different than the first one because this is perfect for markers because this still comes out, but it's enough room back here for the markers, and then you can have, other little bits and pieces here. And then this one is the same. And, it's a surprise to me what's in here because it's been a while since I've opened it because I use something else now since I don't have to travel with my art supplies. But I just have some old paints and stuff in there. And then this one is really great. It has lots of room for the longer tools. And I always kept my paint brushes here. And like I said, I've cleaned, pretty much don't have much in it because I use something else now. Okay, hope that helps.